Have you ever noticed something truly strange? You can sit quietly for several minutes, yet your mind suddenly begins racing. Maybe you're replaying an awkward conversation again. Perhaps you're worrying about tomorrow's problems, or imagining situations that never happen. Your heartbeat slowly starts moving faster. Your shoulders become stiff without warning. Your jaw tightens before you notice. Nothing dangerous is happening around you. There is no emergency taking place. No immediate threat actually exists. But your body reacts completely differently. It prepares itself for possible danger, as if survival depends upon it. Most people think anxiety is mental. They believe they should think harder. They try solving emotions using logic. So they watch motivational videos daily. They read countless self-help books. They listen to endless productivity podcasts. But anxiety doesn't understand logical arguments. Anxiety speaks only one familiar language. That language is survival and safety. And survival lives inside your body. It hides inside breathing and posture. It hides inside unconscious daily habits. Which means something surprisingly powerful today. You don't always need calmer thoughts. Sometimes your body needs interruption first. Today I will show 5 habits. No meditation sessions are required here. No affirmations are needed. Each habit takes less than seconds. Each habit works from outside inward. Each habit calms your nervous system. And habit number 5 feels incredible. Most people never discover this technique, yet it works almost everywhere. You can use it during meetings. You can use it on dates. You can even use interviews. But first, let's start somewhere unexpected. A body part most people ignore. Your ears may calm anxiety fastest. Most people only see ears differently. They believe ears simply collect sounds. But your ears do much more. Hidden inside your ears are nerves. Some connect directly with relaxation pathways. Others communicate with your internal organs. One nerve is especially interesting today. Scientists call it the vagus nerve. It helps switch stress into calm. Think of this nerve as brake. It slows your body's alarm system and restores feelings of safety when anxiety suddenly takes control. Your nervous system stays highly activated. It struggles returning back to normal. This is where ear massage helps. It sends signals toward calming centers, almost whispering that danger disappeared. The technique feels surprisingly simple. No equipment is ever required. No special training is necessary. Place your thumb behind ear. Put your index finger forward. Hold the outer rim gently. Slowly massage downward for 20 seconds. Move carefully without pulling too hard. Allow your breathing to stay natural. Many people feel subtle changes quickly. Their shoulders begin feeling much lighter. Their breathing becomes noticeably deeper. Some even notice their heartbeat slowing. Others simply feel mentally quieter. Both reactions are completely normal. Imagine using this before meetings, before giving an important presentation, or before difficult conversations happen. Nobody around you will notice, yet your nervous system notices immediately and starts responding in your favor. Of course, this isn't magic cure. It won't erase every anxious thought, but it interrupts stress surprisingly fast. And now let's move forward, because the second habit feels stranger. Yet many people find it stronger. Habit number 2 feels surprisingly unusual. It almost seems completely backwards, yet science explains why it works. Most people breathe deeply during stress. They inhale quickly without noticing, and their bodies remain highly alert. Anxiety changes your breathing patterns naturally. Breaths become shorter and faster. Your body prepares itself for danger. But here's something most people miss. Your breathing also controls anxiety, and it influences your nervous system. Habit 2 uses reverse breathing instead. It teaches your body something new, and your brain listens immediately. Begin by taking a normal breath. Do not inhale as deeply. Keep your shoulders completely relaxed. Now exhale much slower than usual. Imagine releasing tension with every breath. Allow your body to soften naturally. Repeat this process several times gently. Avoid forcing your breathing rhythm. Simply let your body follow. Within a short period of time, your heartbeat may begin slowing. Your muscles often become less tense. Think about stressful phone calls briefly, or moments before entering interviews. This technique works surprisingly well there. Many athletes already use similar methods. Public speakers also depend upon breathing. Even performers calm themselves this way. Breathing is always available to everyone. You never need expensive equipment. And nobody notices you practicing. Remember this important idea today. Your body believes what you practice, even if your mind disagrees. And the more often you repeat, the faster your nervous system learns. Calm gradually becomes your default setting, but the next habit feels different. It requires almost no movement, yet many people find it powerful. Habit number 3 looks almost too simple. Most people completely underestimate its effect, yet therapists quietly use similar techniques. Think about moments when anxiety appears. Your thoughts become scattered and overwhelming. You suddenly stop feeling fully present. Your mind travels into the future. It revisits painful moments repeatedly, and your body follows those thoughts. Grounding helps bring attention back. It reconnects your brain and body, and reminds you where you are. This technique starts with your feet. Remove your shoes if possible. Stand comfortably wherever you currently are. Feel the pressure beneath your feet. Notice the floor supporting your body. Pay attention to small sensations. Try shifting your weight slowly. Move slightly from side to side. Observe how your body responds. This may sound surprisingly ordinary, but anxiety pulls attention away constantly. Grounding brings attention back again. Many people notice changes quickly. Their breathing naturally becomes much slower. Their thoughts begin losing intensity. Imagine using this before sleeping, before entering crowded environments, or after stressful conversations happen. Nobody around you notices anything unusual. Yet your nervous system notices immediately and starts adjusting in your favor. Think about anxiety like a storm. Thoughts behave like strong winds. Grounding acts like a heavy anchor. You may not stop every storm, but you stop yourself drifting away, and that changes everything dramatically. Practice this technique several times weekly. Your body gradually remembers the feeling. Calm becomes easier to access later. But the next habit surprises people. It involves touching your own face, and many users swear by it. Habit number 4 feels surprisingly strange. Most people ignore facial tension completely, yet anxiety loves hiding inside muscles. Think about your most stressful days. Your jaw probably tightened without noticing. Your face silently carried extra tension. Many anxious people clench unconsciously, especially around cheekbones and jaw muscles, even while relaxing or sleeping. Your brain constantly monitors facial signals. Tight muscles suggest possible hidden danger. Relaxed muscles communicate feelings of safety. This habit targets your cheekbone area, just beneath both eyes gently, where tension quietly accumulates daily. Place 2 fingers on both sides. Apply soft, circular movements slowly. Never press too hard on muscles. Continue moving for 20 seconds comfortably. Allow breathing to remain slow. Let shoulders soften naturally afterward. Many people notice subtle changes quickly. Their facial expressions become much softer. Mental chatter begins losing intensity. This happens for surprisingly simple reasons. Brains trust body signals enormously, especially signals coming from faces. Imagine waiting before important meetings, or sitting inside hospital waiting rooms. This habit becomes incredibly useful there. Nobody usually notices anything unusual nearby, yet your nervous system notices immediately and begins lowering internal tension levels. Tiny physical habits appear insignificant initially, but anxiety responds strongly to details. Small signals often create huge changes. Think about anxiety as false alarm. Your body believes danger remains nearby. These habits gently lower alarm volume. You may still experience anxious moments, but recovering becomes noticeably easier later. Confidence slowly begins growing inside. And now we reach habit 5, the most invisible calming technique here. Almost nobody realizes you're using it. Habit number 5 looks almost invisible. People nearby rarely notice anything unusual, yet therapists quietly recommend this technique. Think about your worst anxious moments. Your eyes probably move around constantly, searching for possible signs of danger. Anxious brains become natural threat scanners. They continuously search hidden environments, even when danger truly doesn't exist. Habit 5 interrupts that scanning process. It gives your brain another mission and redirects nervous energy immediately. Choose any nearby object carefully. Coffee cups work surprisingly well. Plants work equally well too. Study the object for 20 seconds. Observe colors, shapes, and textures. Notice details you normally ignore. Pay attention to tiny imperfections. Notice reflections and changing shadows. Allow curiosity to replace worry. Something interesting starts happening internally. Your brain stops threat hunting briefly and begins processing neutral information. This technique works almost everywhere, inside airplanes, offices, and hospitals. Even during stressful family gatherings, nobody notices your calming strategy nearby, yet your nervous system notices instantly and lowers internal alert levels. Think about anxiety as spotlight. It forces attention toward imagined danger. This habit redirects that spotlight gently. You are not suppressing emotions. You are training attention differently. Attention changes emotional experiences greatly. The more often you practice, the easier calm becomes accessible, and anxiety slowly loses power. These habits will not erase anxiety, but they interrupt anxious momentum effectively and create space for recovery. That brings us to final thoughts. Understanding techniques is only beginning. Using them consistently. Now here's something worth remembering today. Anxiety rarely needs deep analysis. Sometimes it simply needs interruption. Most people fight anxious thoughts endlessly. They force themselves to feel calmer and become exhausted in the process. But your nervous system works differently. It constantly listens to body signals, even when your mind feels overwhelmed. Tiny actions create surprisingly powerful shifts. Gentle ear massage sends calming signals. Slow breathing changes internal chemistry. Grounding reconnects you with reality. Facial muscles release hidden tension. Focus exercises redirect anxious attention. None of these habits look impressive. They probably won't become internet trends, but they quietly teach safety again. Maybe that's the biggest lesson here. Healing doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes healing feels beautifully ordinary. The goal isn't removing anxiety forever. The goal is recovering much faster and trusting yourself much more. Try practicing only one habit tomorrow. Repeat it consistently for 1 week. Then observe what slowly changes. If this video helped you today, comment calm reset below this video and join us rebuilding stronger minds.